Yes, just one more reading. Page 222. A Strand of Dharma Jewels. The ninth ground, the ground of fine intelligence. The ninth is known as the ground of fine intelligence. It is the position of the crown, the prince of Dharma. Herein one's wisdom becomes the most supreme, through penetrating realization of four types of eloquence. On account of the karmic rewards specific to this ground, cultivation of the power's perfection always manifests as foremost. One becomes king of immeasurably purity in Brahma heavens, as in his inequality, and therefore responds to challenge the questions. The 10th ground, the ground of the Dharma cloud. The 10th is called the ground of the Dharma cloud. One is able to let fall the rain of the right Dharma. The waters of Buddha's light pour down on him, and he then assumes the position of anointed on the crown of the Buddhas by the Buddhas. On account of the karmic reward specific to this ground, this perfection of knowledge constantly manifests as foremost. One becomes king of the pure dwelling in Brahma heavens, as well as king of the heaven of great sovereign independence. One's realm of wisdom realization becomes inconceivable, equaling the secret treasury of the Buddha's wisdom. One gains a completely perfect sovereign independence and then is born into the penultimate position, the ground of Buddhahood. The grounds of Bodhisattva, such as set forth herein, are of these 10 types I have just now explained. The ground of Buddhahood is distinctly different from them. It is in it one perfect supreme quality beyond measure. This ground is only briefly described herein, as corresponding attributes to the 10 powers and so forth, in the case of each and every one of these aspects. Its range is immeasurably as empty space itself. One is able in this manner to attempt a description on the countless meritorious qualities of a Buddha, they comparing boundlessness to the 10 directions of space, including all the earth, water, fire, and wind therein. The incalculably many meritorious qualities of a Buddha are difficult for others even to believe in. If one fails to perceive the nature of these causes, if it remains to fathom such an immeasurable fact as this, 20 verses generate the cause and result of Buddhahood. For the sake of generating these causes as well as their effects in direct presence as the Kaicha dedicated to the Buddhas 3 times each day and 3 times each night, I pray that one will recite these following 20 verses. Before the Buddhas, the Dharma and Sangha, and also before all Bodhisattvas, I bow down in reverence and take refuge in them, expressing the reverence as well to all others worth of veneration. I hereby abandon every form of evil and gather and assimilate every form of goodness. All of the goodness practiced by beings, I rejoice in it all, while according with it on my own actions. I bow down my head in reverence to the Buddhas, and palms together urge and beseech them to abide among us. I pray that they shall set in motion the wheel of Dharma, even to vary and of all births and deaths throughout the future. Whatsoever merit accrues to me from this practice, including that already created as well as that not yet created, through the power of these, I pray that beings shall all generate the mind resolve on realizing body. May they overstep difficulties arising from the obstructions, entirely perfect the undefiled faculties, and accord completing with the pure livelihood. I pray they shall enjoy sovereign independence in their endeavors. May they be able to obtain all things without limit, just as if they held in their hands a wish-fulfilling jewel. May they continually, endlessly, even to the exhaustion of the future time. I pray that beings will enjoy such circumstances as this. I pray that all women will be able to achieve rebirth as the most supreme men, and I will constantly forever after be able to gain perfect fulfillment in the clarity and basis. May beings gain superior stature, continence, stateliness, and fine physical features. Others find pleasing to behold, free of sickness, strong, able to carry out endeavors, and enjoy long lives. I pray their circumstances may just so. May they become liberated from all forms of suffering and fear. At all points along the way, take refuge in the 3 jewels and find the expedients and find skillful means within the Buddha's Dharma. To be for them great wealth, kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, and pure equanimity. May they constantly abide in these 4 abodes of Brahma, through cultivating and giving moral virtue, patience, vigor, meditation, and wisdom. May they thereby be gracefully adorned, becoming perfectly complete in cultivation of merit and wisdom, producing the illumination radiated from major and minor marks. I pray that through inconceivable and measurably conduct, they will curse and hinder it through the 10 grounds. Whatever else might correspond to these meritorious qualities, may there also be adornment with those other such qualities, as well as liberation from all karmic transgressions. I pray I shall embody cherishing concern for the welfare of all beings. May I completely perfect all form of goodness, and whatsoever might conducive to happiness to beings, becoming able to eliminate their manifold sufferings. I pray I shall always act in this way, should they become afflicted with fear at any time or place, through merely calling to mind my name. May they straightway gain liberation from all sufferings, whether staying respectful, trusting me, or even hating me, if they but behold me or merely bearing my mind, even to the point that they only will hear my name. May they thus be bound for certain success on the path to the body. I pray that I will be able to gain in 5 super knowledges, and that they will constantly follow me in every succeeding life. I pray that I will always be able to cause the development of goodness in beings while bringing in happiness as well. Should they be about to engage in evil deeds within any of the worlds, I pray I will be everywhere able to halt their evil endeavors, and then influence them in a principled way to cultivate goodness. Just as they utilize earth, water, fire, wind, the wild herbs, and the forest trees, so too, in whatever way they wish to put me to use, I pray I will naturally be able to endure and accept it. I pray I will cherish it by them to the same degree that they feel concern for their own lives. I pray I will maintain a mindful concern for the welfare of beings, 10,000 times greater than my cherishing of myself. I pray that whatever evil that they have done will have its fruit of retribution reaping in me, and that this goodness which I practice will have its fruits of retribution reaping in them. That's it, just a small reading of the book A Strand of Dharma Jewels, page 127. One more.